BNN's coverage of the class of 2025 is sponsored by Missy Pyle with Benchmark Realty. Missy's desire to help others comes to life through her integrity, hard work, and dedication as a realtor. If you're looking to buy or sell or just have questions about the market, call Missy Pyle with Benchmark Realty.
Welcome to the signing of Charlie Buckner to Cumberland University for Fortnite. Charlie, you here at Mount Juliet High School, we don't offer Fortnite as a competitive esports game here as an organization. We do Rocket League, we do Smash. How did Cumberland become interested in you for a game that we don't actually do here, and how did you prove to them that it was worth their time to look at you?
So of course I started here playing Rocket League, and I guess my skill level was enough for them to kind of reach out to me and want to have a conversation with me. And so just kind of going back and forth with conversations with their head coach, I told them all the games that I was good at, told them my ranks of every game, and Fortnite was definitely one that struck out to them. And so I think it was in January I had an in-person conversation with them, and ultimately we came down to the decision to sign me for Fortnite, and from there on it's where I'm at.
So I'm a little unfamiliar with the Fortnite program at Cumberland. I'm vaguely familiar with Rocket League at this point due to previous signings. What is going to be your role on the team for Fortnite in Cumberland? Are you guys running solo stuff, duo squads?
So right now we're running duos, so they have builds and no builds, but primarily we're going to be running trios, which is going to be the main thing with my teammates. And my role is kind of going to be probably they call it the fragger, which is kind of be the person that looks for the most kills, looks to kind of give ourselves the best chance to win the game by killing everybody else is essentially what my role will probably be.
And what is the connection between your Rocket League playing style and your Fortnite playing style?
So starting out in Rocket League, I paid a lot of attention to my mechanics. I focused a lot on just kind of getting as much control over my car as I possibly could, and being a lot higher than most people mechanically at where my rank was, and just being aggressive. And I think that's where I kind of translated over to Fortnite, is I'm a very aggressive player in pretty much anything that I play. And same thing, I focused on my mechanics and got really good that way, so that's what I focused on.
Esports coaches, and this is a question for any of you, so jump in whenever you feel like. Am I correct that this is our second esports signing at Mount Juliet High School that we know of?
That's correct.
So with the two that we've had and the number of players that you've had come through the program in general, what do you see early on that might make a player the type of person that Cumberland would look at?
Someone who is driven, self-motivated, someone who will take time outside of practice to improve, and someone who has that go-getter attitude, someone that is always willing to put their team first and always put their best effort, whether it's practice or whether it's an actual match.
And that's definitely general stuff that we want out of anybody to achieve anything. Mechanics-wise, teamwork-wise, if you could give any of the new guys what Charlie has, what would you give them?
I would give his enthusiasm. He's very passionate about everything he does, whether it's in football or in esports as well. He is always putting forth his best effort, no matter what it is, and just always having the mentality to always improve. What's something that I can do better for the next match? That's something that I see in Charlie, and that's what I want to see out of all of my players.
Parents, I know from experience that when we're talking to our kids about the future, we're talking about college money, we're talking about ACT, we're talking about books, we're talking about studying, which is not to say that Charlie doesn't have that. And we're usually thinking to ourselves, hey, put the controller down for a while and open this book. What's it like for you to have a kid who's getting money from a serious college for video games?
It's awesome. I mean, we never expected him to get the money, for going to school to play a video game. But when it became an idea around his freshman year, we were on board. We said, you definitely go to school, grades are first, so your classes come first, and then after you get those done, you can play. And so he got those done first and quick, and then he played for the rest of the time.
Was freshman year the Hampton Lackey year?
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. So that means we're perpetuating as people achieve. We're inspiring more people to achieve. What do you see in Charlie that is similar between what's got him this specific scholarship and how he does well in other parts of life?
So he's very ambitious. He's very driven. He sets goals. He achieves them, and then he strives to be better at them. He just wants to be the best at everything. He's so competitive.
Mr. Hill, this is our second one that we've had. This is a burgeoning opportunity for money for students. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, we're super excited for Charlie. I'm excited to get to follow him and see kind of what he does. This is a newer thing that we obviously just the second kid that's signed for something like this. Charlie's a great kid. He's a kid who in the cafeteria, he'll pick up trash randomly without being asked. He's like the cafeteria workers went out of their way to compliment him. That speaks his work ethic that they talked about before. Just a great all-around kid, great student, great person, and we're ready to watch him at Cumberland.
Charlie, it sounds like you've left an impression on both the esports and the football team organizations here at Mount Juliet High School, and even people that you don't have an official connection with that are just noticing the work you put in and the good you do. That's a lot of work up till now. Are you ready for the easy part?
Yes, sir.
You ready to sign?
Yes, sir.
Please do. This concludes the signing of Charlie Buckner to Cumberland University for Fortnite. We're going to get pictures real quick. One more question. Are we still recording?
Yep.
One more question. Worst season? Worst chapter, worst season?
Probably Chapter 1, Season X.
Why?
They called them the mechs. They were just massive robots that could tear through just absolutely everything, and it was just horrible to play through.